In this video, I will show clips to help reiterate the advantages of loose hips explained in this two-part article. As I mentioned in Article 1, the true advantages of loose hips are most notable before and during down recoveries, commonly referred to as backside pushes. This type of movement is normally limited to fast, tight rebounds that require quick angle changes, much like the following clip. As we watch this clip in slow motion, you can see the goalie loosened his hips both on the initial save as well as the rebound saves. The loosening of his hips allowed for a number of advantages to take place, most notably advantages 1, 3, and 5 from Article 1, unextended arms, a wider butterfly, and the ability to lean and shift while traveling. If we stop it right here, just as the second shot is being released, you can see that because of his loose hips, the goalie was not forced to plant his push foot all the way next to his front side knee before pushing. This minute amount of time ends up contributing to the difference, giving him the ability to make the save off the boot of his pad. Imagine what this play would have looked like if the goalie had used higher hips. It's easy to picture how much space and time the rebound shooter would have had. With higher hips, the goalie would have been forced to raise his push foot much higher and place it much closer to his knee before pushing, which takes time. He would not have had the ability to widen his butterfly before traveling, coincidentally putting the puck out of reach from his front toe. He also would not have had the ability to lean like he does, leaving him unable to cover the aerial angle with his glove and shoulders had the shooter decided to go high above his pad. All in all, he would have been slower with less ability to cover space. Not only do his loose hips allow him to make the initial rebound save, but you can see here that they allow him to recover to the center of the net to make additional rebound saves on quick and tight angle changes. In this clip, you can see how important loose hips can be for widening the butterfly on long, wide angle changes. The wider the angle change, the longer the distance a goalie will have to travel. Longer distances take more time, meaning you'll have less ability to use the center of your coverage to make saves by the time the shot is taken. Coincidentally, it's important to be able to extend a leg or arm, or you won't cover the space in time. As we've discussed, the higher the hips, the harder it is to establish a wide flare while traveling. Had this goalie not loosened his hips, he would have struggled to extend his toe to make the final save. In this clip, you can see that loosening the hips does not take away from your ability to cover the high section of the net. A lot of goalies and goalie coaches assume that you have to be tall in your down stance in order to protect against shots over your shoulders. If the puck is close enough to the net, the steepest rise angle can still be easily cut off by most goaltenders. In this clip, a shot labeled for the high section of the net hits the goalie below the shoulders, closer to the elbow and biceps. Your ability to cover aerial space will obviously vary based upon your size and the puck's distance from the net, but as a general rule, the aerial angle, because it's so steep, can still be covered despite loose hips.